on that and eventually get into the World Championships, the Olympics.
Wow.
So, yeah.
This is just kind of branching out everywhere.
Yeah, it is. Let's see how much.
So, did you hear about our hurdles?
No.
She broke the school record for freshmen.
Oh. Oh shoot! I have to switch. Sorry.
Stay.
Holy cow! For freshmen, or just a
Time.
4th overall.
And she beat Sadie.
She beat Sadie. I won't say much about that here.
No.
Okay, here we are, ready to go. Ref checks his watches. Blows his whistle. On the way. Ball goes back to M. She drives it forward, comes over here toward Alyssa. Alyssa battling for a header, gets a piece of it. Haley cleans it up. Grace and Alyssa now challenging. Good job by Alyssa to shield that. Forces the ball back. Played forward. Carmen's there. Now Reed intercepts, plays it wide to Caitlin. Caitlin up to Marissa. Marissa dances with the ball, gets her pocket picked. Now Reed and Marissa, and Reed emerges with the ball. Transition and opportunity at midfield, but Reed can't get it distributed, unfortunately. It's all right. Ball comes through, Mia gets a piece of it. Oh, Reed and Marissa look at it and say, you get it. Finally, Marissa ends up with it. Caitlin has heavy touch. It's all right. And we respond back. Ball comes into the middle. Carmen has an angle. Tries to clear that out. Gets intercepted. Now Carmen clears it out. It's going to be a throw-in for the Timbers. We'll set the lineup here in the back. Caitlin on the far side. Avery, Carmen in the middle, and then Haley on the near side. The two holding mids look to be Mia and Reed. Attacking mid is Marissa. Headed up by Caitlin. And then by Sadie. And for the wingers, Sadie on the far side, Alyssa on the near side, and then striker right now is Grace. Haley shields that and then clears it out. Eugene Timbers. Eugene Metro, I think is their name now. But they're still wearing Timbers jerseys this year. So, long throw-in. Oh yeah, this girl has a long throw-in, that's right. Sadie clears that away, looking for Alyssa. Gets intercepted, or Grace. Grace gets it. Now Marissa tries to sneak around. Marissa with the pressure. There is some wind, and it is kind of blowing in our faces this half, by the way. Ball gets settled by Eugene, intercepted by Caitlin. Cross comes in. Haley gets body to it, and then head to it, and then finds Alyssa. Alyssa gets a deflection. Alyssa settles it at her feet. Dodges a couple, dodges a third, finds Haley. Haley finds Alyssa. Alyssa head up, chips it, looking for Grace, who's on it. Gets a piece of it as the keeper tries to clear it. Bounces. Oh, the clearance goes backwards. The keeper doesn't realize she can pick it up. Grace lays it to Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa couldn't quite get her shot off. She's looking, finds Haley dropping. Haley one time crosses it in. Oh, Reed is there, gets a foot to it, but can't get it on frame. Shoot, Grace now battling for it, gets cleared away. Haley again, another cross. Sadie races after it. Caitlin comes in, gets a head to it. That's going to be gathered in by the keeper. Good opportunity there by the girls. Throw comes out. Caitlin tracks back, deflects the attempted ball forward, knocks it out forward. 2 more here, Eugene throw in. 4 minutes in, no score. Ball gets settled, played up. And Carmen plays that forward. Oh, looking for Caitlin, but can't get it there. But Mia settles it. Has a couple on her, plays it forward, intercepted by Eugene. Eugene cuts it into the middle. Marissa tracks back, forces it to be played back. Now Grace is there. Ball goes all the way back to the keeper. Keeper plays it down the line. Haley intercepts that with her head. Lays it off looking for Marissa or Alyssa, but the ball goes out. Not as warm as yesterday, a little cloudy, a little bit cooler, and quite a bit windier. Long throw. Get used to that. This gal can whip the ball. Carmen gets ahead to it, goes out for Eugene throw in. Taken quickly. Mia gets a touch. Reed gets a touch. Ball's played back by Eugene into the middle. Marissa's there. Reed steps, forces the ball to come back. Comes back all the way to midfield and played across the line. Ball goes up, back out. Caitlin steps in, challenges, wins, plays that into some space. Sadie and Grace take off. Sadie goes after the ball. Grace goes after the keeper. Cleared away. Sadie deflects it, settles it. Chip it, chip it. She's out. She's out of her goal. Oh, looks into the middle for Grace, but can't find her. Grace tracks back, wins the ball. Marissa with a one-time shot. Takes a couple bounces and ends up in the keeper's hands. Ball's played short. Here to the near side, Alyssa with the pressure. Now Grace collapses in, ball goes up, Alyssa gets foot to it, foots through, Carmen clears it, Alyssa brings it down, up towards Grace, ends up at her feet, Marissa steps into it, looks for Sadie, Sadie takes a touch, lays it in, deflects off a couple of people, secured by Eugene. Now Reed, good job, challenge by Reed to get that. Sadie's got her head up, looking top of the box, shots away, but off frame. Ball's placed, played short, into the middle. Grace wins that. Grace turns on it, can't get a shot. Sadie though tracks after it. Sadie cycles around, lays it back for Caitlin. Caitlin, oh! That was a much closer shot than that keeper thought it was going to be, and that just went outside of the near post. Ball's into the middle again, comes across the box. Grace is there, comes to the near side. Alyssa forces her in. Ball goes into the middle, intercepted by Reed, but cleared away by Eugene. Going to be a gunner's throw. Haley gathers that in. Sees Alyssa make a run. See Reed makes a run into the middle. Skips through. Cleared away by Eugene. Heavy bounce. Carmen with a good head. Mia settles that ball. Plays it across out to Caitlin. Caitlin with a touch into some space. Plays a great ball down the line to Sadie, but just a little beyond her reach. Throwing comes in, Caitlin gets a piece of it, cleared up the line by Eugene. Avery tracks back, deflects off a handful of people, and last touched by Eugene. It's going to be a throw-in for the Gunners. Caitlin has it, looks, takes it down the line, beyond Sadie, forces Eugene to play it all the way back to the keeper. Grace is there, ball's cleared forward, it's going to take a bounce. Haley's going to get ahead to it, looking for Reed, who gets ahead to it, and push in the back. You can see the ponytail snap there. That settles. Carmen leaves it there for... Carmen is going to take it. So Carmen looks, chips it out, oh darn it, chips it out wide, kind of splits Haley and Avery, or Haley and Alyssa. Ball goes back. Grace with a challenge, forces the ball to play it up. Mia intercepts, gathered by Eugene. Good pressure by Carmen. Ball goes wide. Caitlin's there, forces her to the far side. Cross comes in. Avery knocks it down, has it at her feet. Plays it to Caitlin. Caitlin in towards Reed. Reed battling for the ball. Carmen now forces it backwards. Causes Eugene to reset things here a bit. Comes to the near side. Ball goes in, goes beyond their player, clears that out. It's going to be a throw in for Eugene. She looks. This is a gal that can throw the ball a mile. Goes down the line. Haley clears it into the. Actually clears it out quite a ways. So the parents goes to retrieve it before it runs too far down the hill. Just gets to it before it hits the crest. Tenth minute, no score. Long throw-in comes in. She wants to do. So she's going to play short to Reed. Finds Marissa. Marissa finds Haley. Haley finds Alyssa. Alyssa has 3 players on her. Gets knocked out by Eugene. It's going to be a gunner's throw. Haley looks. Throws it well down. Oh, it was a great throw by Haley. Cleared away by Eugene. Mia knocks it out. It's going to be a Eugene throw-in. Long throw comes in. Back toward midfield. Goes to the far side. Sadie gives chase. Knocks it down the line. Flag comes up for offside. Has the ball up at the top of the box. And picks out Alyssa, comes out here towards her, takes a touch. Alyssa does a great job battling for that, holding it. Stay with it, Alyssa, stay with it. Haley now giving help. Grace tracks back, forces the ball to get back to the box. Again. Grace sees an opportunity, Reed takes advantage of it. Ball goes down, Sadie has it, Sadie takes the line, gets the cross in, cleared away by the keeper. Caitlin could settle, looks, sizes her player up, finds Sadie who came from an offside position. Flag goes up, free kick for Eugene. No score, 13th minute. Kicks away, skips over Reed's head. Sadie has it, looking for Marissa. Deflected, gathered in by Eugene. They turn, ball gets away from her. Avery clears it, hangs up in the wind. Skips wide, Alyssa giving chase. She gets there, forces Eugene to knock that out. That way, no. I thought it was the other way, but the referee disagrees, and he's the one that counts. Still another 10 yards back, but whatever. Given how far this girl throws the ball. Gets flicked on, gets knocked down. Sadie's there. Clears it away here to the far side. Marissa wins the ball, plays Alyssa. Alyssa gets a piece of it. Can't filter through those handful of players there. Ball comes up. Haley's right there. Ball stays in, comes back. Marissa now with the pressure, and now Grace. Marissa with good pressure forces the ball to go wide and out. Caitlin looks, throws it in to Reed. Goes off into Timbers player gunner's throw. Caitlin picks it up in front of the Timbers bench, the Eugene bench. Just looking, flicks it into Marissa. Marissa flicks it up, looking for Grace, who tracks back, wins it. Marissa plays it up to Sadie. Sadie is on, off to the races, the ball at her feet. She's got Alyssa there. Cross comes in, but too close to the keeper. Ball gets played out wide. Alyssa's coming back. Haley's there. Ball is played out. Haley did a great job only giving her a sliver of space, enough to entice the pass, but not enough to complete the pass, and she plays it out of bounds. Haley gathers the ball up. Ball goes down the line, headed up by Eugene. Alyssa steps in. Now Marissa's there. Now the ball gets played to Grace. Grace gets tangled up, has to play it back to Avery. Avery plays it wide to Caitlin. Caitlin, ball at her feet. Down the line, looking for Marissa. Grace ends up with it. Grace surrounded by a good number of red players. She gets pulled back as she goes to play the ball. Extends her arms saying, "Referee, why wasn't that called?" And he says, "I was reaching for my whistle." Free kick, about even with the edge of the circle. Avery sets that ball on the ground. The far side of the pitch. Ref blows his whistle. Avery gets a hold of it. Ball hangs up in the air, bounces, deflected out by the Timbers. Mia with some pressure there. Comes wide. Haley's going to have an opportunity to get that. Gets her left foot into it. Finds Sadie. Sadie dances. Finds Mia. Mia outside to Caitlin. Caitlin with a touch. Looks down the line. Finds Marissa, who was offside. Oh! And Marissa and the keeper collide a little bit. Marissa holds her surgically repaired knee. That is not a good sign at all. That would be devastating, actually. The keeper seems to be up and okay. Marissa's onto her back. Marissa's up. Walking fairly well. I think readjusting her brace. And now is jogging, which is a better sign. Hopefully she's okay. It's over towards the trainer's table. Marissa's kind of squatting. I would think that she's probably okay. Carol Ann's talking to her, the nurse. Brings her water bottle as well. We're down a man right now, we're down a player. Ball's played forward, skips over Reed's head. Played down the line. Avery is tracking kind of the angle. Cross comes in, goes off the crossbar. that gusted happened. Marissa's ready, comes back onto the pitch and set up for the goal kick. Ref blows his whistle. And gets her foot into it, kicking into the wind a bit, skips beyond her. Marissa with her first touch, gets ahead to it. Deflected out by Eugene. Gunner's throw. He has it, finds Marissa. Marissa settles the ball at her feet, dances, cuts to the outside. Goes out. It's going to be long throw goes in. Skips over their head. Carmen gets ahead to it. Carmen deflects it out off the AR. 20th minute, no score. Slips out of her hands. It doesn't go quite as far as she had hoped. Gets played back out, played in on the ground, cleared out, deflects off the side of Marissa's arm. Marissa's all over, still fast out. Marissa continues to step down the line, looks, finds Sadie almost. Marissa gets the ball back, chips it forward, bouncing, Reed collapses, Haley wins the ball. Lots of wind right now. Goes forward. Grace retreats. Mia's there, forces the ball laterally. Grace tracks to the side, comes in the middle, facing some pressure. Eugene secures the ball. Good challenge by Haley to win that. Reed gets it, looking for Marissa. Flag of the Timbers goal, so it's going a little bit in our faces and across the pitch. Throwing comes in, Alyssa has it. Alyssa tries to find Marissa. Goes back to Mia. Mia gets a foot to it. Haley secures it. Checks inside, finds Sadie. Yes, finds Sadie, who gets it back to Haley, who plays it down the line. Referee played advantage. Called it back for a foul. Avery's going to take that ball just short of midfield. Settles and looks. Avery gets a hold of it, goes out towards Caitlin and Grace. Carmen wins that ball. Finds Alyssa. Great touch by Alyssa. Flipped it up, looking for Marissa, but deflected by a Timbers player. Now Caitlin wins it. Plays it back, allows us to get our shape squared away a little bit. Avery looks, plays across, looking for Alyssa. Gets headed by Haley. Haley then retreats, plays the ball out. Throw in for Eugene, 23rd minute. A little bit beyond halfway through. Long throwing comes in, knocked down. Played off, shots away, a little bit, ball gets dancing in the wind a little bit, handcuffs him, but she stays with it, knocks it down and falls on it. And looks around a little bit, says, all right, let's try to pump this and see how it does in the wind. Right now it's stopped, gets a hold of it, comes off her upper part of her foot a bit, played back to Carmen. Carmen looking for Marissa. Marissa finds Mia. Mia finds Marissa. Marissa, oh shoot, almost had that, just stumbled on the ball a bit. Good job by Reed to challenge. Marissa emerges with the ball. Marissa plays looking for Grace. Cleared away by Eugene. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin has the ball. Plays it down the line to Sadie. Sadie has the ball. Plays it forward. Gets deflected. Ends up at her feet. She has some space. She runs down the line. Cuts into the box. Cross comes in. Alyssa's there. Shot, goal! Great job by Sadie. Great patience by Alyssa. That's 2 straight goals scored by Alyssa. She scored the last goal yesterday and the first goal today. 1-0 Gunners. 1-0 Gunners. Goal by Alyssa. Assist by Sadie. Great work. 5th minute. Subs coming in. Livy comes in for Alyssa, and I think that's the only sub that comes in for us for now. It's the only change I notice. Great last touch there by Alyssa. Fantastic goal. Ball comes in. Comes here to the near side. Ball goes out. Thrown for Gunners. Haley's gathering that up. Down the line, finds Reed. Reed settles the ball. Tries to slip past a couple of defenders, but can't, and finds Livy. Livy, great job to spin the ball. Finds Marissa. Marissa, a couple of touches. She's across. That's a handball! That gets deflected back out to Reed. Reed lays it off to Haley. Haley pokes at it, gets cleared away. Reed gets ahead to it. Reed challenges for it. It's going to end up at Mia's feet. Mia dances with it. Looks, plays Livy. Livy is in. Livy is going to get there. Livy's looking. Oh, no! Darn it. She was off. Shoot. That was awfully close, but she was off, evidently. Darn it. Play this forward. Balls away. Aided by the wind. Carries quite nicely. Carmen with a head to it. Caitlin secures the ball off the bounce. She plays it near side here to Livy. Livy up the line looking for Sadie. Intercepted by Eugene. Gathered in by Mia. Then gathered in by Eugene. Livy collapses. Good defending by Reed. She gets a poke to it. Carmen gets a foot to it. Knocks that out for a throw-in. 27th minute. 1-0 Gunners. Long throw comes in. Haley gets a piece of it, but then Eugene hits it. It's out for a goal kick. And he's going to gather that one up and wander back into the box. And looks, knows she's kicking into the wind, trying to play it short. Not sure what to do. Plays it to Avery. Avery has it. She plays it up towards Reed, who manages to secure that ball. That was close. Oh dear. But then given away, but gathered in by Mia. That's deflected though. Mia clears it up towards midfield. Eugene has the ball. Livy with good pressure. Ball gets played back. Livy tracks back. Ball's played forward. Headed out by Carmen. Mia. Comes out, she's going to gather that in. Give a chance to settle up a little bit. 29th minute. 29th minute. And looks going to pump this into the wind. She gets a better piece of it that time. Wind kills it. Marissa lays it off to Caitlin. Caitlin lays it up to Grace. Oh, a little hard. I think she was actually going for Sadie, but Grace was in the way. Goes in. Good defense by Marissa. Avery not allowing the turn. Cleared away by Caitlin. gets it. Marissa challenges for it. Wicked spin, goes by everybody, ends up at Eugene's feet. Near side, Livy's there, Greg, Carmen, Mia gets it. Now Grace defending, forces the ball out, Gunner's throw. Ball goes down the line, Grace gets foot to it, but goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Eugene. Right near midfield. Ball goes back. Still on the far side, played in toward the middle, down the line, deflected by Caitlin. Grace gathers in the deflection. Sadie gets the ball, tried to lay it off into the middle, hoping somebody was there, but there wasn't. Now Reed's defending. Ball goes up, Avery clears it. Reed kills that ball forward, skips over Mia's head, that's a handball. Raises his arm like he's going to blow up, but he doesn't. But then the ball goes all the way through to M, who gathers that in, wanders up toward the top of the box. She's looking, says, let's not try to play out of the back when we've got the wind blowing in our faces. I'm going to try to punt it as best I can. She gets some of it. It goes off Reed to Marissa, to Grace, who gets fouled and not called. Ball goes back. Sadie's there. Sadie forces her to go forward. This gives Caitlin a chance to intercept, and Marissa a chance to win the ball. Good defending by Caitlin. Caitlin tries to play the ball forward. It goes out. Some subs coming in for Eugene. First, almost 32nd minute now. Skip through. Avery's defending. Livy now chasing after it. Settles the ball. Tries to sidestep a player. Gets her arm tugged a little bit, but then wins it back. And Livy's there again. Doing a good job not to foul and not allowing her to go forward. Forces it all the way back to the backs. Comes into the midfield. Mia giving chase. Sadie coming here to the near side. Ball goes forward. Mia gets a foot to it. Finds Reed. Pressure from behind. Finds Mia. Sidesteps the pressure. Spins around. Finds Carmen. Carmen finds Marissa here on the near side. Marissa decides to try to dance along the side. Keeps the ball in bounds. Finds Mia. Mia dances with the ball at her feet. Goes up. Finds Livy. Livy touch into space. Finds Reed. Reed. Touch, finds Marissa. Marissa goes wide, finds Caitlin. Excellent work by the Gunners there on the near sideline in tight quarters. Balls to Grace. Grace looks, says, I'm really fast. And, oh, you call that after she got clobbered earlier? No call. That was really pretty lame. That was a squishy call. Comes in for, looks like Carmen went off, so Haley slides in as center back, skips by everybody. Oh, Avery's there, sorry I didn't turn the camera. Great job by Haley to clear that away. Throw-in comes in. Grace wins that, deflects it off their player. It's going to be our throw-in. Caitlin has it. Line to Grace. Grace dances, trying to emerge from it. Deflects off Eugene. It's going to be a gunner's throw. 35th minute. 1-0 Gunners off a goal by Alyssa. Throwing bounces off Reed's shoulder and out. Gunners throw, Timbers throw, Eugene throw. Reed gets a little piece of it, but ends up at the Timbers or at the Eugene's feet. Ball's played forward, intercepted by Caitlin, gathered in by Carmen. Alyssa, no, it was Mia that came off because Carmen's playing in the midfield now. Grace almost got through that, but couldn't quite. Haley with good defending. The ball goes straight up and starts blowing back the other way. Avery clears that, headed down by Eugene. Oh no. Oh, Marissa came off. Because Carmen and Reed are the holding center backs, or holding fullbacks, and Grace plays Carmen, can't quite get there. I'm confused with the lineup here, I'll figure it out in a second. Ball goes up, Caitlin, good pressure. Ball's down the line, Reed's there, forces it in, Caitlin recovers, taps the ball to Mia. Mia finds Sadie. Sadie, having a lot of pressure on her back, finds Caitlin. Caitlin looks, finds Haley. Haley finds Reed. Reed keeps the ball at her feet, finds Carmen. Carmen finds Mia. Mia comes over and finds Addison. Addison settles the ball. She finds Carmen. Carmen opens up at the ball. Livy's making a run. Carmen plays it forward. Oh, Sadie had cut inside and Carmen was hoping she'd cut to her. Addison has the ball though. She finds Sadie. Sadie keeps it at her feet. Sadie turns, great ball, Livy. No, 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 no! Oh my gosh, she was on her shoulder. Darn it. That was a brilliant run by Livy, and just something must have just been off because that was a brilliant run. Off shoulder run. That was brilliant. Anyways, 37th minute. Ball's played short. Livy challenges for it. Ball goes back. And to the far side. Okay, so the midfield is Carmen, Reed, and Mia. So it was Marissa that came off. The back line is Addison on the far side and the near side, Haley, then Avery, and then Caitlin on the far side. Caitlin chases after the ball, gathers it in. It's going to be a throw-in for the Gunners. Comes in, Grace settles out at her feet almost, gets cleared away, Carmen has it at her feet, she plays it back, finds Addison. Addison challenging for it, goes out. Oh, come on, ref! Addison tries to get a piece of that ball, drops down to 44, comes across the middle, Reed's there. Reed clears it, great job, Sadie's there. Oh, couldn't quite come away clean with it. But, nope, stays in. Far side, Caitlin and Sadie are there, forces it back. And Caitlin intercepts, Sadie ends up with it. Oh, but then it's taken away. Shot comes in across the mouth of the goal and out for a goal kick. Trots over and retrieves, gathers the ball. Not a ton of wind right now, and plays it up to Liv. Deflected by Eugene, out for a Gunner's throw-in. Down the line to Reed. Reed gets her head on it and her foot on it. Grace taps looking for Reed. Carmen forces the ball to go back. Grace forces it all the way across the field. Ball goes up and through. Haley's there, gets a piece. No! Oh my gosh! You called that? Holy cow! Sets her wall up, 4 people in the wall. Referee moves the ball back and says this is where you're taking the kick from. He's looking around, blows the whistle, plays away. Shots away, and deflects it, and they put it over the crossbar. Not easy to catch a ball on a day like today with the wind blowing the way that it is. Well done by M to keep that out of the goal. And looks, plays it here to Haley. Haley plays it up to Livy. Livy touch inside, a little heavy on the touch. Livy wins it back. Livy wins it back again, but Eugene comes away with it. Far side, gathered in. Caitlin's there. Great challenge by Caitlin. Now Sadie has a chance to turn and go. And come on! Caitlin retrieves. Into Sadie. Sadie touch to the inside. He gets clobbered, and that was a card. She just stuck her leg out there to trip Sadie. Right in midfield. Sets the ball, 42nd minute, 1-0 Gunners on a goal by Alyssa. Sadie checks in, Caitlin checks in. Haley plays it back to Haley. Haley plays it here near side to Alyssa. Alyssa turns up. Plays it. Livy can't quite keep it in. Darn it. Ball comes in, Haley's there, no turn, forces it back. Now Carmen forces it lateral. Ball goes forward, ticked by Reed, Mia and Carmen, and Reed again. And now Addison clears it forward. Grace spinning, looking for it, plays it across. Sadie takes the line away, forces it into the middle. Good job by Caitlin and Mia to win the ball back. Mia's out to Sadie, Sadie out to Grace. Grace with a head of steam into the box. Tries to shoot, blocked, has the ball at her feet. So beautiful! Goal! Outstanding play by Grace. Great ball. Who was that fed that ball into Grace? She blocks, shoots, it gets blocked. She gathers it in, looks like she's going back. Quickly spins, turns, and was straight in on goal for a fantastic shot. Keeper didn't even have time to move. 2-0 Gunners. 2-0 Gunners, 43rd minute. Two-0 Gunners, 43rd minute. Grace chases, ball goes to the far side. Reed with pressure, Sadie ends up with it. Oh, almost to Reed, but she can't come away with it. Comes back into the middle. Laid out here to the far side. Addison's giving chase, ball stays in, Haley clears it out. Ball goes back, chip forward, headed, flicked out by Mia. Livy got a gal all over her back to Addison. Addison pops it up looking for Grace. Grace settles it, gets a couple touches to it, lays it back to Addison. Addison has her head up, down the line. Livy steps to it, cuts across, gets the ball at her feet. Looking, chips it. Oh, she was looking for Carmen. Couldn't quite get it there. Grace is dropped back to fill the space. Ball comes in. Mia's going to win that. Takes a touch to the side. Lays it up, trying to clear it, but secured by Eugene. Good job by Addison to deny a turn. Now it's Reed's turn to defend, pushes it wide. Sadie's out there. And Sadie does what Sadie does. Goes to ground and clears it out. 45th minute. There will probably be a couple of minutes of added time because of the injury earlier to Marissa, who did come back and play and is, I think, over on the bench someplace. I don't assume. I think she's over there trying to stay warm. Ball goes out for a goal kick. And looks. Wind dies down. And gets a hold of the ball. Comes out here towards Liv. Livy gets a foot to it, but secured by Eugene. Kept in. Oh shoot! Addison looked for Livy, but the ball goes out. That's all right. We'll keep working at it. Throw-in comes in. Goes into the middle. Haley's there. Does a good job facing up. That was. Man, he is not. There's just no consistency. That wasn't a foul a few minutes ago. Refs all over the map. Four on the wall.